A lot of people think it could be this man, but this is not the time, Phil, to have a mechanical for Peter Sagan. He has stopped at inside of 10 kilometres to go.
As they come up towards the line, Peter Sagan is going to get it. Can you believe that? From a puncture to victory on the day.
Peter Sagan of Cannondale, the Slovakian national champion. Second in San Remo, second in the E3 prize at Hardelbecker, and today is going to be first. Peter Sagan, a wheelie over the line.
As he goes searching, Matthews through the middle, Bowman is challenging, Sagan trying to defend, it's Sagan over the top, who goes back to back with Cavendish in second position. It's Sagan again.
Peter Sagan, he opens it up just a little bit. Now it's Liquigas 1-2, Nibali followed by Sagan as they come up towards the finish. Peter Sagan blowing by Nibali, looking back, and Peter Sagan is going to win stage 4 ahead of Kreuziger.
Here we are then, it's Martin Almager, tight on the inside, everybody else including Kittel and the Hornings here, oh they're getting eaten up, are they, one after the other, they're feasting, everybody else is having their fun, but it's not going to be them, Sagan at the line, oh my goodness, what a sprint!
Il y a une chute, peloton coupé en deux. Peter Sagan qui attaque à gauche au bon moment. Peter Sagan pour une deuxième victoire d'étape sur le Tour de France. Il est trop fort le Slovaque. Fin d'étape qui lui convenait parfaitement. Il est au-dessus du lot. Il se signe. Deuxième victoire d'étape sur le Tour de France pour monsieur Peter Sagan.
The Line of Flanders flies proudly in the breeze on the 100th edition of the Tour of Flanders. The world champion Peter Sagan collects his first monuments, and it's a big one.
Well, yet again, Sagan looks as though he's going to put himself in the right position to contest the finish, but can he make it count this time? His form is pretty good. Is his form going to hold up, though, for the next 800 metres? Enough to deliver him the world title, because they're all bearing down now, leading the chase, and when he turns left into the finishing straight, he will still have 680 metres to go. He's done enough, and with 50 metres to go, he will have time to celebrate, and this will be a very popular victory in the world of cycling. Peter Sagan from Slovakia is a world champion.
A lot of people think it could be this man, but this is not the time, Phil, to have a mechanical for Peter Sagan. He has stopped at inside of 10 kilometres to go.
As they come up towards the line, Peter Sagan is going to get it. Can you believe that? From a puncture to victory on the day.
Peter Sagan of Cannondale, the Slovakian national champion, second in San Remo, second in the E3 prize at Hardelbecker, and today is going to be first. Peter Sagan, a wheelie over the line.
As he goes searching, Matthews through the middle. Bowman is challenging. Sagan trying to defend. It's Sagan over the top, who goes back to back with Cavendish in second position. It's Sagan again.
Peter Sagan, he opens it up just a little bit. Now it's leaking as 1-2, Nibali followed by Sagan as they come up towards the finish. Peter Sagan blowing by Nibali, looking back, and Peter Sagan is going to win stage 4 ahead of Kreuziger.
Here we are then, it's Martin Almager tight on the inside, everybody else including Kittel and the Hornings here, oh they're getting eaten up, are they, one after the other, they're feasting, everybody else is having their fun, but it's not going to be them. Sagan at the line, oh my goodness, what a sprint!
Il y a une chute, peloton coupé en deux, Peter Sagan qui attaque à gauche au bon moment, Peter Sagan pour une deuxième victoire d'étape sur le Tour de France, il est trop fort le Slovaque, fin d'étape qui lui convenait parfaitement, il est au-dessus du lot, il se signe, deuxième victoire d'étape sur le Tour de France pour monsieur Peter Sagan.
The Lion of Flanders flies proudly in the breeze on the 100th edition of the Tour of Flanders. The world champion Peter Sagan collects his first monuments, and it's a big one.
Well, yet again, Sagan looks as though he's going to put himself in the right position to contest the finish, but can he make it count this time? His form is pretty good. Is his form going to hold up, though, for the next 800 metres? Enough to deliver him the world title, because they're all bearing down now, leading the chase, and when he turns left into the finishing straight, he will still have 680 metres to go. He's done enough, and with 50 metres to go, he will have time to celebrate, and this will be a very popular victory in the world of cycling. Peter Sagan from Slovakia is a world champion.
A lot of people think it could be this man, but this is not the time, Phil, to have a mechanical for Peter Sagan. He has stopped at inside of 10 kilometres to go.
As they come up towards the line, Peter Sagan is going to get it. Can you believe that? From a puncture to victory on the day.
Peter Sagan of Cannondale, the Slovakian national champion, second in San Remo, second in the E3 prize at Hardelbecker, and today is going to be first. Peter Sagan, a wheelie over the line.
as he goes searching. Matthews through the middle. Bowman is challenging. Sagan trying to defend. It's Sagan over the top, who goes back to back with Cavendish in second position. It's Sagan again.
Sagan, he opens it up just a little bit. Now it's Liquigas 1-2, Nibali followed by Sagan as they come up towards the finish. Petter Sagan blowing by Nibali, looking back, and Petter Sagan is going to win stage 4 ahead of Kreuziger.
Here we are then, it's Martin Almager, tight on the inside, everybody else including Kittel and the Hoardings here, oh they're getting eaten up, are they, one after the other, they're feasting, everybody else is having their fun, but it's not going to be them, Sagan at the line, oh my goodness, what a sprint!
Il y a une chute, peloton coupé en deux, Peter Sagan qui attaque à gauche au bon moment, Peter Sagan pour une deuxième victoire d'étape sur le Tour de France, il est trop fort le Slovaque, fin d'étape qui lui convenait parfaitement, il est au-dessus du lot, il se signe, deuxième victoire d'étape sur le Tour de France pour monsieur Peter Sagan.